All right, guys. So if you can see me once again on YouTube, let me know. I'm just using a different platform to now stream. And thank you so much, Ramesh, for joining in. Good to have you here. If all of you, if you can see both of us, let me know so that I know that, this time everything is working. Tiki tiki boo. All right, guys. So hi, Ramesh. How have you been?
Yes, hi Shreya. I'm very excited to meet you. Thank you for giving this opportunity.
Awesome. So yeah, we were facing some sort of a tech issue in the last this thing, but super
no.
to have you here.
Yes.
So I would love for you to introduce yourself to everybody.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
What does a productivity expert do?
So usually, people think that productivity is difficult. Productivity is not cup of my tea. I enjoy my life, right? Actually, the more productive you are, right, the more freedom you can achieve in your life. Productivity is not about being restricted in the routines. Okay, productivity is all about having the clarity and really executing to touch all the aspects of our life.
Okay, so how can productivity be learned?
So I can tell you in three simple words, Shreya, because after I have coached 300 plus people one-to-one in my community, what I found is productivity is in three simple words. One, you need to work on your planning. The problem is we randomly execute. Okay. We randomly execute and we don't have any plan. Either we over plan or we under plan.
Okay.
No, plan it in such a way that you execute 100%. That is the missing puzzle in anyone's life. Okay. The second, once the planning is done, the second problem is focus. We rarely focus. Okay. We rarely focus on one activity for more than 90 minutes. We start something, people will distract. We start something, mindset will distract. We start something, phone will disturb. You understand?
True.
Focus is the biggest challenge. After planning and focus, you need to work on your consistency part. Maybe you're good at starting, but the problem is you are not ending the things. That is why you're not generating the revenue in your business. You're not handling your family consistently. You set goals. I know many of you guys are. You set goals. But the problem is you're rarely consistent in your life. Once you fix these three areas, right, automatically productivity is very easy. Okay.
So I want to ask the people who are here with us, how many of you are, you relate to this, that you start something, but you're not able to complete it? Let us know in the chat. So Ramesh, going ahead, what I would love to know from you is this phenomena common where people start things and they don't and take it to the finish line?
Yes. Sorry.
And is this a common phenomena that people start something?
Yeah, it is very common because our mind is wired to distract. Okay, it is not your mistake. It's very common that we start something, we are excited, we invest money, time, effort, and we are very excited about it. Over time, what happens? We completely depend on motivation. We completely depend on our mind. Because of that, we rarely implement. The problem is our mind loves to distract, to attract to things. It's a very common phenomenon. Okay, how to fix that is systemize your daily routines. Okay, systemize your daily routines in terms of first is in terms of your maintenance activities like sleep, exercise, meditation, family time, entertainments. First, systemize that. If you systemize the basic routines, you have enough time for your business. The problem is you are confused with what you're doing. Today you're sleeping at 11 p.m. Tomorrow you're sleeping at 8 p.m. Because of that lot of randomness in the daily routines, we are attracted to shiny objects. I can say that shiny object syndrome.
What exactly? Could you please elaborate about this?
So the shiny object syndrome is a common common problem in productivity where we are not really committed to one thing. Okay. We want quick results, right? We want quick results like quick money or quick result, quick immediate things without any effort. We chase multiple people, multiple mentors, multiple frameworks, but we rarely demotivate. Okay, we automatically demotivate because of too much of information is available online. Okay, the problem is the implementation. Once you are committed for your purpose, suppose I know your audience is like especially women who is having the business, who is having the family, right?
Yeah.
Once you have given this topic, I'm just visualizing, okay, there is one girl, like a woman, having two kids and one husband, and having the entire family to be taken care of, along with the business, like two ships at the same time they have to handle. Imagine if you are distracted with million things, like maybe one week you are focusing on marketing, other week you are chasing something else, other week you are chasing something new business. How can you get results? Already your family is a big responsibility you have to handle. Again, you are chasing multiple businesses, chasing multiple people, like expecting some quick results. This is called shiny object syndrome.
And so what can one do to prevent this kind of a, keep yourself safe from this?
Yes, thank you, Shreya, for asking this wonderful question, because I know the pain of the shiny objects. Because when I started this online journey as a productivity expert, I failed 13 times chasing 13 kind of business models. You know what? I burn out myself. I literally burn out myself, sacrificing my salary at that time. I'm doing a job, software job. Okay, putting a lot of money into learning things, trying things, failing things, and chasing that too many attractive things online. You know what? I rarely productive. I was wasting time randomly. Once I commit myself to one thing. So to fix that shiny object syndrome, you just write your name on a notepad equal to dash. What is that one word you are synonym for? That day I decided, 2019 November, after I failed 13 times, Ramesh, what is this loop happening? Shreya, honestly, at the time, no one is teaching me this. I was literally in the loop of shiny objects, shiny objects, shiny objects. Okay. Once I really understand this is a loop, keep on repeating, Chanukya told this. Lesson will be repeated until you learn. Okay. But we rarely think about it. We never look back. The patterns will always be repeating. It could be burnout. You are burning out with family and business. It could be you're just firefighting with business, no profits. It could be any problem. It's keep on repeating. You understand. You must try something new, something important. Change your routine. Fix your day. Discipline. You understand?
Yes.
Once I committed myself, Ramesh Yadav is known for productivity. Life completely changed. No more shiny objects. No matter whether I make money or not, no matter what, whether I get clients or not, whether I get revenue or profits or not, I will do the same thing for the rest of my life. In the same way, all of you guys, especially womenpreneurs, make sure what is that one word you're synonym for. So Shreya is synonym for womanpreneur. Okay. So in the same way, what is your one word? What is your one word business? What is that one word, one industry you want to serve for the rest of your life without, imagine you are not getting paid for it because you're enjoying that activity.
Yeah, would love to know that one word from each one of you. What do you want to be known for? What is that one thing that you want to be synonymous? You want your name to be synonymous for. So if you have that word in your mind, just let us know in the chat. And if you have any questions as well, please those as well.
Yes.
You can let us know about those as well. All right. So Ramesh, like I understand that this shiny object syndrome is it's pretty evident, but my question here is that as women, we have an equal responsibility towards our house. We have an equal responsibility towards our business. Yes, we can't sacrifice one for the other.
Yes.
And so what would you say about that? Because both of them are equally.
Yes. First of all, congratulations. It's really, you guys have taken that responsibility to build a business along with the family. Especially women, okay? As a man, I understand. I put everything to my mom. Mom, do everything. Feed me, give me, clean the house. Everything my mom is doing, I'm just building the business. I'm very proud. I'm very proud by seeing you, Shreya, especially. You're a big inspiration. If Shreya can do it, along with about to have a baby and a family and still running a business, like hats off to you guys. And womenpreneurs, all of the womenpreneurs, how you guys are doing, first of all, believe it's a noble activity. First, you have entered into the journey. That's again like 100% win. You will definitely win. So Shreya, I will tell you the problem is prioritization problem. Okay. You know what? There are few inevitable things which you cannot avoid in the daily routines. For example, sleep. You cannot avoid. Okay. Human maintenance activities like shower, eating, you cannot avoid, right? And family, like children's care, husband care, house clean, all that you cannot avoid, right? But I know it's just like two ships. The first step, every person here, first have a clarity on your daily routines. Systemize that daily routine. Okay, this is for sleep, these many hours for family, these many hours for my rest, these many hours for my housework. First, systemize your daily routines. So create the gap for business. Create 6 to 7 hours, if not possible, 4 to 5 hours of gap for the business. Having that clarity, change the game. The problem is you are doing the homework, housework, suddenly client is asking something. You are doing the maybe some business meeting, suddenly your son is disturbing. There is no clarity. There is no clarity in the daily routine. Merging two areas into it, you are like firefighting with house and business, right? Instead, okay, till 10 a.m. morning, I don't touch my business. You understand? Have a ruthless rule. Have a ruthless rule till 10 a.m. morning, I don't touch my business. Okay, 10 to 1, one big slot for business. Okay, 1 to 3, 1 to 3 for lunch, preparing lunch, having some break for you. 3 to 6, again, business time. After 6, I don't touch the business. Okay. So like that, set some predefined rules for yourself so that in the business time, you don't distract with family and things apart from it's really health emergency. The remaining places, whenever you're in the homework, housework, you're a mom or you're a dad, right? Enjoy your time with family and do the housework. I'm not saying that house is not important, put everything away, outsource everything. I do know that sometimes outsourcing might not be possible because of your money constraint, because of your time constraint, because of your way of nurturing the family, right? Shreya, got the answer?
So Ramesh, yes, but there's a one question that Pallavi's put up, and I think it's very, very relevant. Please. So she says that, for most women, there are many times where we are committed. Your commitments are also dependent on responsibilities like your husband's timings or your kids' school activities. So yes. If keeping that in mind, then how do we fix our timing?
So in that case, I do understand as a woman building a business should become reactive based on the family's responsibilities. You understand? Right? Very reactive because sometimes husband came late, right? Sometimes husband came early. Sometimes kids take more time to do their homework. It's your job. It's in your mind prioritization algorithm to prioritize the business now or family now. You should have a buffer time. Okay. If there is no family responsibility, I'll do the business.
Okay.
If there is a hell lot of family responsibility, I can put business away a little bit. I'm saying you can prioritize. Your prioritization should not be fixed. Ruthlessly, I'll put family away to do the business. It's your prioritization flexibility. Flexible in terms of family. I do know that all the women here, you are well responsible to your family as well. It doesn't mean that you are not interested in business, right? It's just like a flexible rule, Shreya, where you can understand your family needs and fulfilling at the same time, where in the buffer blocks you can build a business. It's in your mindset. If you want highly committed, successful, immediate results in your business, then you can outsource everything about family and you can focus on the business. No need. I use business as a side hustle, as a part-time business. In that case, you can prioritize the family first. And in the meantime, when you have time, when you have some free blocks, then you can work on your business. It's always in your prioritization skills.
So Pallavi, I hope that you've got your answer.
Yeah, Pallavi, please let me know if you have any questions. Yes, thank you.
And those of you, if you have any other questions, as Ramesh is explaining, I'll be happy to put them to him. So Ramesh, so what I've understood is the first thing that you've mentioned is that you need to systemize your routine.
Yes.
And also you need the flexibility in your systems to match the timing of your other family members as well. Correct?
Yes.
So what else can we do?
So what else can we do is, apart from that, in the business, right? In the business, I know you're a womanpreneur, starting everything alone, doing social media, doing like product, sales, marketing. I do understand that. But even in your business, guys, especially prioritize the meaningful things. For example, revenue generation activities, right? Like marketing, lead generation, sales. If you are having the less resources, for example, less bandwidth, You are only having 3 hours per day to do the business. Okay. In that case, if you do everything like graphic designing, YouTube video, blah, 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 where is the bandwidth to create the money? Where is the bandwidth to generate the revenue? When you have less time, you need to have a laser focus on especially doing that marketing and sales. Just lead generation, like conversions and delivery. Nothing more than that. Remaining activities, if you generate that money, try to outsource it for lesser hour value. Shreya, you don't know that?
Yes.
When I started Productivity Empire, I was in the job. Okay, I was in the software job where my lead is giving too much of work, like 7 hours of focused work he is giving.
Okay.
And I started my community Productivity Empire. I don't understand how to really say no to my lead. Okay, because at the time, like software job is feeding my business. Okay, so I cannot completely avoid the job right at that time because my frameworks are not matured. My funnel is not built. You understand, my brand is not built where I need that buffer from job. Even at that time, I have only 3 things. Ramesh, I don't have enough time to build the business. What is that top 3 priorities I can do? Only 3 things, Shreya. Facebook ads, webinars, community calls. That's it. Until I built 150 plus paid members in my community, I didn't quit this. I just doing the same thing. I learned Facebook ads, no social media, no YouTube channel, no creating content, nothing. Just lead generation through Facebook ads, conversion through webinars, really impacting my community members with inner circle calls. Because
Super.
of that, I'm able to generate 3x to 5x ROI from my ad spend and putting that back into it and trying to outsource all the routine things like video editing, graphic designing, because I have some money, because I focused only on revenue generation activities. Now, once I got like recently, I made like 7-8 lakhs to in my productivity empire in a month. This January only, I decided I made 10 times more than my salary. Okay, that made me confidence. Ramesh, if I can do it, that I use my productivity, Shreya. Okay, I use my productivity skills first on myself to build my productivity empire. Because of that, I know the pain of a person who can build a side hustle. I know women, especially handling the family, handling the job, building the side hustle. It's just like 3 ships. Appreciated, really appreciated. In that particular case, work on your product, just try to sell. Generate the leads, try to sell. Don't do anything. Don't get shiny object in terms of doing everything like creating content, maybe going live, blah, blah, blah. Just stop it. Focus on making money. Generate some money. Try to buy your time back. Shreya, the keyword here is buy your time back. Okay. Buy your time back with maid in your house, like by removing all the cleaning activities, daily shopping vegetables, blah, blah, blah. You can outsource. You can get the 2 hours back. I know every woman is spending more than 2 to 3 hours in the house.
Yes.
Right? Why are you guys are doing routine things? Okay.
Yes.
Why don't you put more effort on revenue generation activities, get that money back? You can hire a maid for 5,000, do all the routine things to her, outsource it to her. You get the time back to scale your business.
True.
So
I
that,
really like this point that you're saying, buy your time back.
yeah, buy your time back. When I got this concept, right, I got wow. I am giving 7 hours to my software company every day. When can I get the time back? And I have that good revenue in my business that gives me that confidence. Even if I don't make any sales for the next 6 months, my capital will feed me. And I quit the job. Luckily, I doubled the business. Okay. Luckily, I doubled the business because I got that 7 hours with me, right? And I'm utilizing it, prioritizing it for my again revenue generation activities. If you guys buy your time back, you will easily double your business.
Wow. Any thoughts from the audience here on this awesome concept that Ramesh has just shared about buying your time back? It's how I think we have a very different mindset when it comes to trying to do everything ourselves at home.
Yes.
And that is sucking out so much of our time, which we can actually utilize to do money generation activities, result oriented activities. And if we can pay a small amount, which frees us up to generate more money, that's like Ramesh, am I right in saying that that's almost like, say, investing inside stock market? You invest like a small capital,
Exactly.
which keeps increasing over
Yes.
time.
So
Right?
even Shreya, I'll show you the tangible process of finding your hourly value. Okay. So
Okay.
actually, recently I built this framework for my community. I name it as prioritize like CEO. Okay. So I know you guys are all CEOs in your life. So what you do is your salary or your income per month divided by 144.
Why?
Divided by,
What is
for
144?
example, your salary is maybe your income is 1 lakh. Imagine 1 lakh as an average. Okay. 1 lakh divided by 144, roughly you will get like 800 or 900 per hour. You
Okay.
understand? So your 1 hour value is, all of you here, please calculate your 1 hour value. Imagine your 1 hour value is 900. Your job is to outsource all the activities ruthlessly which are under your hourly value. Suppose to build a Canva graphic, it takes 1 hour, perfect Canva graphic, okay? And if you can hire a graphic designer and pay him or her 100 rupees to get that graphic back, if you might think that Ramesh, I will do it, I know it. I know you know the skill, it doesn't mean that you do it, okay? So you can save 800 back by paying him 100 rupees so that you can use that 1 hour to generate revenue, to generate results, to strategizing your business.
It requires a very different change in the mindset.
Exactly. You know, all the billionaires do this, Shreya. They never think about the time. They never think about the money. They always think about how can I pay less and get more. Imagine if you do the graphic designing for 1 hour, yes, you are good. You might save 100 rupees, but you are losing 900 rupees.
Yes.
You understand? It's a 800 loss.
Yes.
But if you can hire one graphic designer, even if you can pay 200 for a graphic that can save your 1 hour, you can utilize for strategizing. And very simple concept here is, Shreya, like every woman spend 3 hours, right? On an average, 3 hours for daily routines, like cleaning the house, cooking the food. 3 hours into 30, how much, Shreya? Almost 100 hours, right?
Yeah.
100 hours. Imagine your hourly value is 900 rupees.
Oh, wow.
900 into 100, how much?
Wow.
90,000. You are wasting 90,000 by doing the chores. I'm not saying you completely outsource. What I'm saying is if you felt bored, if you felt not interested, just by paying 5,000 or even 10,000 for a maid or for someone to support, if you can pay 5,000, they will give your time back to you. You understand? And you can utilize that 100 hours to create miracles in the world. Even I don't hesitate to hire a driver for 10,000. I never hesitate to hire a maid who can give me enough time. You understand? Luckily, I have my mom right now. Suppose if my mom is not able to do, I never worry about paying 5,000 to a maid because she is giving the time back. Okay. And it is nothing wrong, guys. They are really good. And they're supporting us because in their life, that is a high value activity. You understand? In their life, that is a high value activity by getting paid 5,000.
That's an income generation activity for them.
Exactly. So never feel you are superior, they're inferior, nothing. Everyone is equal here. But they're just supporting you. We are paying them for their hourly value. Okay. If you think their hourly value, imagine 5,000, right, per month. 5,000 divided by 100, how much? 50 rupees we are giving per hour. You think of like that. If you make the prioritization tangible, life will become simple.
Wow. How many of you are having a bulb-on moment right now? You're looking at this on a different perspective altogether.
Yes.
So Ramesh, this is a great point. However, I also experience this myself.
Okay.
Like when you start doing something, suddenly like there are distractions.
Yes.
How do you deal with that?
So first of all, Shreya, the world is moving, okay, very fast. And technology is growing leaps and bounds, okay. And the modern productivity, I'm writing a new book called Modern Productivity. So in that, what I found in my research is attention span reduced to 8 seconds.
Okay.
If you start something within 8 seconds, you'll be distracted by something. There are 3 types of distractions, okay. One is people, second is mindset, third is digital. You guys type it in the chat. What's your favorite distraction? Biggest distraction? Shreya, you tell me. What is your biggest distraction? People, mindset, digital.
For me, it's digital, definitely.
Thank you. Thank you. It's very common. It's very common. But I will tell you one more bulb on moment, Shreya. Okay. In a minute, I'll tell you. So once you had a clarity, okay, people distractions, digital distraction, and mindset distraction. Okay. Let me fix one by one. Okay. First is people distractions. As I told already, when you are in the business time, ruthlessly cut the people like family. You tell them, okay, this is my business hours. Please don't disturb me. Tell them. If you tell them, set the rules in the family. Right people will understand. Wrong people will repel. Even in the business also, some people will distract you with messages, notifications. Just try to mute them in the business hours and make sure you focusly work on them. You are here to create the value in the world. It requires the maximum focus. Imagine you are keep on getting distracted every 1 minute. How can you create results?
True.
Right. So make sure you mute the distract people, set the rules, tell them, clearly tell them, don't, anyway, you are sacrificing, you are giving your enough time for family, right? I told you to systemize it, right? Even you systemize it, again, they are coming back to you in the business hours to distract you. You tell me, are they supporting you really? Or keep on distracting you? You understand my point, Shreya? So once you set 11 to 1 is my business hours, 3 to 6 is my business hours, let people away. You know what? People will respect you. People will respect you if you have that kind of ruthless rules to them. Even one more rule.
I would love to know the thoughts of the audience here. What do you think about this? How
Please.
difficult do you think it would be to set these kind of boundaries?
Yes.
I think it requires a lot of courage to set this kind of a ruthless boundary with people.
I agree with you, Shreya, because starting phases, like starting 1 week, it's difficult to adapt even to you, even for your audience, your people. But you know what? That is called transition phase. Okay.
Yes.
Once you transition into, for example, this live session, okay. Usually my mom come to my room and, we have a talk, all that things. But I tell my mom, 6:50 to 7:50, don't disturb me. My mom knows that. Usually when I started this rule, my mom used to hate me. Ramesh, every time meetings, blah, blah, blah. Right? Slowly I train my mind, train my mom also. Mom, please don't disturb me because it's an office meeting, important meeting. So my manager will see me, blah, blah, blah. I use some strategic rules to make my mom happy. Mom, after meeting, we'll spend 1 hour watching serials together.
Wow.
No, you should tell them, you should politely say no with a reason. If you keep on saying no, like a rebel, you will never work. It will never work in long run.
Okay.
Make please people, please serious people with polite reasons. Right people will understand. Even wrong people will repel. That's okay. Leave them.
Please people with politeness. Yeah, that's nice. and give them.
They are very important. Please serious people. No need to please everyone.
Serious people with politeness. Not you don't need to please everybody. Okay, wow.
Exactly.
Okay, great. And always so what I hear you say is that once you take some time for yourself, it's a good idea to also reward not just yourself but reward them by doing an activity together.
Yes. And you know what? They are excited for you. And they will respect you even more. They feel proud of you because you are doing something meaningful in your life they are not doing. Okay, maybe others are not doing in your neighborhoods, but you respect them, you respect your business, you respect your growth. That put you in the top of their head. Okay, and they will tell about you to the others that you're great. Okay, maybe they might not adaptable to this routine at starting phases. Sure, even I felt like backslashes from my family, from my team members also. Ramesh, why are you not available at this time? Why are you not responding? Slowly I adapt my people that I will only be available in these slots. I will only be available on particular moments. Because of that, one best thing happened is I'm able to focus much, okay, to create value in my community. I think at this moment, we are 282 plus productivity warriors, okay. The best part is everyone is getting 100 days of consistency in every habit. It could be waking up early, learning, exercising, making money, working on their skills, family time, sleep time, addictions, all the things, right? How is that possible? Because I said that ruthless rules in distractions also. People distractions, you got it, right? Then mindset distractions. Even you train this monkey mind with, you have your abundance routines, right? Mindset routines. You follow that abundance mindset routines to train this monkey mind not to distract you at least for 90 minutes when you have started working. Even you pamper this mind, I will get back to the YouTube after 90 minutes. Okay. I will get back to the Facebook after 30 minutes of executing this. And you know what? The keyword here is use distractions as a reward.
Okay. Can you elaborate, please?
So what it means is, if you try to uninstall the Facebook, uninstall the Instagram, it is just a temporary solution for a permanent problem. Because those apps are completely injected into the nervous system where we can't avoid. You understand?
Yes.
So instead of completely avoiding them, why don't you merge them into your life? Okay. Why don't you merge them strategically into your life? Imagine if you do something meaningful for 90 minutes, you deserve 10 minutes of YouTube. Enjoy it. Watch reels, watch shorts, have fun, entertain yourself, because your mind feels proud of taking that as a reward. Right.
Great point. So all of you who are saying you have digital distractions, reels and all, now you know how you can continue to watch your reels without feeling guilty and still go ahead, and still be productive.
Yes. If you say that, Ramesh, can I turn off the internet? Can I put my phone in aeroplane mode? Can I put my phone in other room? It's all bullshit. It never works because your mind is trying to distract, right? But you pamper your mind like a kid. After, if I impact this live session for 45 minutes, I deserve my chicken biryani. As a reward, whatever you love, convert that into a reward instead of doing it immediately. Suppose if you love music, if you love Kit Kat, if you love juice, use that as a reward for the meaningful work you're doing. It is called temptation bundling. Bundle with what you want, with what you need. Okay. And bundle together, you will never feel distracted and you feel proud of enjoying the distractions because you deserve them. You deserve them. Got it?
Awesome. How many of you are really enjoying this one point? It makes it so much more rewarding to be productive. It makes it so much more pleasurable to be productive.
Yes.
So Ramesh, actually, there's one question that Anandi has asked here, that when you're setting boundaries and you're telling people to respect your time and your space, that's very doable with elders. But how do you do it with kids?
Thank you. I know there is one exception for this boundaries also, especially the toddlers under 5, under 7 years old. We cannot tell them, okay? They keep on grabbing the attention of a parent.
Yeah.
So I call it as like productive parenting. Okay. So how you can handle, especially who is asking, what's the name? Anandi, right? So what you can do is, in that business hours, if possible, have someone to take care of kids. That is one way. Okay. So the kids will be taken care by someone, you won't get distracted.
Okay.
Or if it is not possible, convert your kids' sleeping hours as your business hours.
Okay.
You understand the point? Make your kids, suppose your kid is sleeping, right? Or your kid is playing with your husband or in-law parents. At that time, you can do the business because you cannot say no to the kid the whole day. I know you are a good mom, good father. So for that, you need to learn how to utilize the kids sleeping time or kids rest time as your business time. That is the max thing we can do. If you try to put it in a daycare or put it in somewhere, right, or a neighborhood house, that is a temporary solution. Like you felt lag in the relationship, you felt really not connecting with the kid. If you do some outside activities, instead find solution inside. Right. Yes, or when you are with the kid, try to do some shallow work, like responding to emails, responding to the messages, or maybe planning something, some kind of routine thing, Shreya, you can do it in the business along with the kid also. If you want that meaningful work, like strategizing the things, working on the sales part, lead generation part, in that important cases, you need maximum focus. But there are two types of work, Shreya, in the business also. Deep work and shallow work. For example, I have a kid. Okay. Imagine if my kid is disturbing me in the session. It never works. You guys won't get impact. That is where I put my people away. This is called deep work to me. Okay. I'm putting more focused time for you guys to get that maximum impact in your life. In the same way, identify what are the focused activities, what are the shallow activities. When you are with the kid, you can spend time with them, do the shallow work here and there, nothing wrong in that. We are womenpreneurs, right? So now whenever your kid is sleeping, or whenever kid goes to school, whenever kids spending time with other kids, or maybe playing time, or maybe with your husband or in-law parents, if possible, take help from people. Okay, maybe you can ask your friend to come to your home to handle the kid, to you work on the business. You might have 2 to 3 close friends, right? They love to play with kids, right? So we can ask them politely, and you can utilize that time. It all requires prioritization. Okay, it's all requires prioritization. Thank you, Anandi, for asking that question. I love it.
If you're getting a lot of value from what Ramesh is sharing, he has a lot, so much content on his YouTube channel on productivity, which is going to help you. I'm putting the link of his channel here in the chat. Do go ahead and follow him. And I will also, after the session is over, I will also put the link in the description box, so that if you're seeing this on the recording, you can catch up on that. And if there are any other questions on this topic, if you want any more tips, Ramesh is here. Please ask him. This is otherwise, aside from this session, it will be very difficult for you to get on a personal consultation or anything with him. So this is the best time for you to ask him any questions that you have, so that he can answer them for you. So Ramesh, there's something that I wanted to know from you. When you're talking about shallow work and deep work in a business, is it a good idea to for the shallow work, like just do it anytime, like not have any schedule for it, and only like schedule your deep work? Is that a good
I think that's a good way. So how you can identify the deep work and shallow work is, Shreya, very simple. Mental intensive activities are deep works. Okay. So physical intensive or not intensive mental activities are shallow works. So as you told, suppose you are making a curry. Okay. You are making a curry. While you are cooking that curry, you have like 5-10 minutes of buffer time, right? In that case, you can respond to an email, do some client support, or maybe do some shallow work while you're doing your homework also, housework also.
Okay.
But the deep focused works, you cannot do that, because the quality of the output will be declined, will be reduced.
Understood.
I highly recommend schedule that focused time for deep work, and shallow work you can do here and there, no issues.
All right. So Ramesh, where can people learn more about productivity from you and get more tips?
Yes, so guys, if you want, you can jump into my free session, which I have, super productive session. In that session, I'll break the productivity into 3 parts. I call it as effortless productivity. In that session, I can deep dive into the productivity. I'm going to give you my complete framework along with the boot camp. In my 5-day boot camp, I will handhold you guys to really implement this with templates, with systems. The best part, Shreya, I will assign one accountability partner to everyone. So that partnership create the magic. Okay. That partnerships and systems create the magic. So Shreya, you can give the link in the description if possible, so that people can.
Yes, I'll add that to the description after
Please.
the video.
Yes.
And if there's, thank you so much, Ramesh. This has been really enlightening sessions. I've made like some really amazing notes also from it, and I really love the points that you mentioned about buying back your own time, and how do you systemize your daily routines, and prioritizing income generation, result oriented activities, and how to use distractions as a reward. Like the answer is not keep put your phone on airplane mode or delete the Instagram app, but to use that to reward yourself. So thank you so much, Ramesh, for these tips, and thank you so much for coming over for this live session. It was really amazing to have you here.
Yes, thank you, Shreya, for giving this opportunity. It's my pleasure, that because I believe, right, women must be very productive, because business is a noble activity and family is even more noble activity, right? Whenever you are handling difficult, important, challenging things, right, productivity is the answer. Okay. The more productive you are, the more freedom you're going to achieve in your life. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ramesh. And thank you everybody for being here. Have a nice day. We'll be doing more such sessions. I have many live sessions planned for you. So please remember to subscribe to the channel and, just click on the bell notification so that when I'm going to be inviting many guest experts in the next few days, so that you get reminded when I go live. And you have Ramesh's link in the chat as well. Please do join him for more tips on productivity and various. He teaches many more strategies that you can just learn absolutely for free. So thank you everybody and have a nice day. Bye.